Hey guys, I'm Thomas.
And I'm Melissa.
And we are Home on the Hitch. We travel around in our RV trying to find ways to make every moment count.
Because tomorrow is not guaranteed.
That's
so, if this sounds like you, or you're interested in RV travel,
hang out with us. Let us answer a few questions for you. Today we're talking about the Pro Aqua 16,000 grain water softener.
stay tuned.
Slide seal that we put in the other day is holding up good, so on the top.
That's good.
It's pretty awesome. So one thing that we have, you might notice over here, we did our video on the dirt guard setup from Clear 2.0, but another company reached out to us and asked us if we would like to try a product for them and give them our feedback on it, which we have been trying for the past couple of months, and we're going to talk about that a little bit right now. What that is this Pro Aqua portable water softener. So we've been using that for the past couple of months now, and it's actually worked out pretty well. So I'm going to actually turn the water off and unhook that and put it up on the bed of the truck so we can kind of go over the specs of it and what it is and cover it there. All right?
Sounds great.
All right. All right, guys. So this is the Pro Aqua 16,000 grain water softener kit that Pro Aqua reached out to us, and they wanted for us to evaluate it and pass on what we thought about it. So that's what we're going to do. We've been using it for a little while now, and I have to say I'm actually pretty pleased with it. It's performed well, and it's made a noticeable difference in the quality of our water. So, and it's easy to regenerate using things that you have around the house. Basically, all you need is table salt. So you can regenerate it with or without the regenerating kit. You don't have to have that. It has high flow garden hose ports, so you maintain a good constant pressure and you don't have a pressure loss. Like when you get it, it comes set up completely ready to use in this awesome basically neoprene koozie cover here. You can see the outside of the bottle unit container here is fiberglass wrap. Inside of that is a polyethylene plastic. Inside of that is a food grade resin, which is responsible for removing the lead and the calcium and all the hard metals and iron and all that stuff out of your water. And you can replace that resin. You can reorder it and replace it. This whole head right here just screws off and you can change the resin out. So that's a really good feature. When you have this, you can install this. If you want to install it inside your RV, you could permanently install it. You know, it would be probably easier to do if you had a fifth wheel to permanently install it, like behind the water bay or something, so you can make it to where the water ran through the whole rig after going through the filters in the water softener. You can just make sure you strap it in. It has to be installed upright like this. The water comes in, goes through the bottom, out of a strainer, is forced through the resin, and then back in the top, and it comes out. And there you go, you have your softened water. Cannot be installed on its side, so don't ever want to do that. It comes, like I said, pre-assembled, ready to go. You hook it up with the water hose to the end port. You turn the water on, you flush it for about 5 minutes. When it's brand new, or I suppose when you change the resin, you'll get a little bit of an amber color for the first 4 or 5 minutes. That's just the new resin kind of settling in. It will clear up, but as soon as the water clears up, you're basically ready to go. Nothing else to really worry about. When you store it, best thing to do is just how we store it is I unhook the hose from our filters, clip it onto this quick connect right here. It's all sealed up. I put it into the box that it came in, and when we're moving on travel days, we stick it in that box and next to the bed in the wall, and it sits right in there perfectly. It's easy to regenerate. We haven't done it yet, but the process looks pretty simple. Again, it can do that with either the kit that you can get or standalone. I'm not sure which one's going to be easier, but we'll see. So I really think it's made quite a difference for us on the quality of water. Surprisingly, we have we've done our video on our dirt guard and our filter setup previously. I'll link to that up there if you haven't seen that. But adding this in to it, you can definitely, I guess the biggest place that I can tell a difference is really in the shower and the way that the water feels in the shower, and how clean I feel when I get out of the shower, and how my clothes feel after we've used the washer and dryer. And Melissa agrees. I talked to her earlier about it to get her opinions, and she said the same thing. I think it's made a big difference. We like to have clean water and soft water.
Well,
what do you think?
I'll tell you what I've noticed,
Yeah.
and that is that in the shower, my shampoo, leathers a whole lot easier. Right. It rinses out of my hair so much better. Yeah. I just feel generally cleaner on my skin.
Awesome.
After so I do notice a difference with the water softener, and plus with washing dishes, I kind of feel like my dishes are cleaner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
it removes
it wrenches off the
soap.
spots and everything. They say that it really does make a difference as far as washing dishes and washing clothes and stuff like that. And you can definitely tell a difference, like if there's iron or something, you can smell iron in the water.
Our water is relatively perfect.
Yeah, it's really good.
It's odorless.
So, this has been a really good option for us. But the only con that I can come up with it, and I do want to tell you what's negative about it, is it's heavy. It's not deal breaker heavy, and I'll flash up on the screen. I can't think off the top of my head how heavy it actually is, but it's pretty heavy to pick up and move around. So if you're moving every 2 days, you might want to look at one of their other systems. I'm not sure. If you're going somewhere and staying for 4, 5, 6 a week, 2 weeks at a time, or even longer, then this is pretty cool. Especially if you install it in the rig. But we're usually somewhere 5, 6 days, and then we move on, and it's not a problem. I pick it up, put it in the box, and stick it back in the camper. But I'll put the weight up. I do want you to know that up front. It's got some weight to it. So for regen, basically what you use is table salt. If you're going to regen this thing without the kit, you disconnect the hoses. You're going to lay it on its side, drain a little bit of the water out, sit it back up, take the top off, put 4 pounds of table salt in here, put the top back on, shake it around. You're going to let it sit for about 40 or 50 minutes. Every 10 minutes or so, you're going to need to come out and shake it around, jostle it around. After that 50 minutes is up, you're going to use the adapter that they provide you with that hooks into the out port, and then you're going to hook your incoming hose to that and basically back flush all the crud or the metals and stuff that the resin has connected and the salt water out the other side. Now you don't want to do that on the grass or flower beds or around trees, because it's going to be a high salt concentrate water at first. You're going to back flush that for 10, 15, 20 minutes until there's no more salt coming out of there, and then once that's done, you're done. Hook it back up and go to town. If you use the regenerating kit, I like it because A, number one, it's made very well. B, it's multi-purpose, and in the RV life, things that are multi-purpose are extremely important. So you can use this as it's got a pre-filter for sediment and a low micron water filter. So when you're not doing a regeneration, you can use this as a filter. If you don't have one, this can be your filter. Water goes to this, comes out, and then goes into your water softener. But the way you use this as a regen kit is you take the pre-filter out, you put 2 pounds of salt in here, screw it back on, use these special connectors that they give you to use this small high pressure hose. One side goes here, one side goes on the out port of this unit. And again, you backwash it for about 20 minutes instead of 50. After it's backwashed for that 20 minutes, you're going to take this off, hook the regular hose to it, backwash it for about 10 minutes, and then you're all set to go. You wash this thing out, make sure you cleaned all the salt out, put your pre-filter back in, and you're good to go. So that's really feels high quality made. They give you all the fittings, all the connections that you need to make this whole thing work. So it is a quality product, and we're really happy with it. We're not affiliated with Pro Aqua. They haven't paid us in any way. They haven't paid for our opinions. They reached out to us and asked if we would like to evaluate their product. Thank you to Pro Aqua for sending that to us and letting us try it out.
Yeah, we've really enjoyed it.
We're going to continue using it. Now, they have also agreed to give us a code for you guys for a discount, and I'm going to put that in the description, and we'll put that up on the video as well, somewhere in here. So you can go to their website and use this code and get a discount if you want to buy any of this stuff. But as well, they are giving us one of these entire setups, the 16,000 grain portable water softener and the pre-filter regeneration kit to give away to one of you guys in a contest. So the entire thing, one of you lucky subscribers of Home on the Hitch, you're going to win. It's going to be drop shipped from them. So stay tuned for details on how to win that. We're going to have a video coming out on 8/14 of 2021. It's going to talk about our upcoming giveaway contest. It's going to have several prizes, several winners, so you'll be able to check that out on 8/15.
And you're going to have several ways that will make you eligible to enter.
So look for that video on 8/14, and all the details will be up there about how you enter, how you win, what the prizes are. But one of the top prizes is going to be one of these Pro Aqua portable water softener systems. So stay tuned for that and keep an eye out.
And we want to thank Terry Haynes for being our Patreon.
Thank you, Terry Haynes, for being our Patreon. We always count on your support, and Terry is always there for us. Big thank you to Pro Aqua for not only letting us try out their product, which we really do like, but for offering up one for our contest. So thank you, Pro Aqua. That's going to do it for this video, guys.
Make sure you enter.
Make sure you enter the contest. That video is coming out on 8/14. Tell you all about it. All the information will be there. That's going to do it. Until next time, take care of each other, love each other,
and make every moment count.
See you next time, guys.